Welcome along to another waterway in Ireland. I'm down in Killarney for the last couple of days of the season. I tried the lake last night, it was pretty poor, so I said I'd get out onto the river here today. The lovely River Flesk. Looking for brown trout as usual. I got my 6-foot ultralight size 2000 reel, and we're going to kick it off with the Mepps size 1. I'm going to use the copper to begin with today. Conditions okayish, overcast sky. I think there hasn't been much rain the past week, but there was a lot before that, so I think the river levels are healthy. It's my first time fishing this section, so we'll find out as we go along anyway. And we're going to be fishing upstream. I'm hoping I'll be able to wade continuously right the way up through here, and might find a few fish along the way is the plan. She is a bit deeper here now where I'm standing, so I might just give a few casts up through this. Yeah, we'll start covering this. We'll start straight across. I'm guessing fish are not going to be, there's not going to be many out in the middle right now in these conditions. There might be more in around the sides and around these trees. I have a few casts ahead of me here under these trees. Loads of water to cover here. Looks to be a decent level. It's probably about 2 feet deep where I'm standing now. It's kind of perfect for trout and spinning. Nice flow on the water, but it is the middle of the day, so it may not be so open to feeding, and especially they seem to be funny towards the end of the season here as well. But we'll cover the water anyway, and we'll keep moving up and try to find maybe a few more covered spots. The other side of the river looks kind of more covered, more better, but that might just be an optical illusion where I'm standing as well. It's always the next spot that looks more promising, isn't it? So we'll stick to this side of the river. Have a few casts ahead of us here and pull it under the trees and see if there's anything sitting around there. Going so far, but lovely setting. I don't know if you could see the mountains in the background there, surrounded by the mountains. Idyllic stream we're on, or river, the famous River Flesk. Try a few casts here under these trees. That's where you'd expect the fish to be most active at the moment, where there's a bit of cover. And of course, second cast I'm up in a branch. Hopefully now this will just come free. Yeah. That's the game you play, trying to get in under the trees, is trying to get close enough without clipping them. There we go. Haven't seen him yet. There he is. Is a nice brownie, beautiful brownie. Thought it was a perch. Oh, beautiful, beautiful fish to start. Fantastic. The hook has come out. My God. I was expecting kind of small enough fish there, but this guy's a beauty. The hook is stuck in the net. We'll get him out. Oh my God. He looks like he's out of the lake. Just wash him off here. Relax, buddy. We get one lucky jam. We put you back. Oh my God. Fine, fine trout. Yeah, dark, dark colours. He's out of the lake. So he's running up now for the spawn. Fantastic. We let him on his journey. Here you go, buddy. Dark colours, dark spots. Barely a red spot. He just sat in front of me here now. Fantastic, fantastic. That's what we're after. Delighted now with that because things were slow and I was beginning to wonder. But we got him not far in front of us there now at all. Lovely brown trout. Snag. Okay, we'll go and get it. Just might switch up to the gold and just see will that make any difference, the gold with the red spots. Onto the gold with the red spots. As usual, 2D bar plugs, cut off the other one. And just cover this area with it now before we move up. Just move up another bit now and cover the back end of this pool. You can see lots of minnow moving among my feet, so plenty of life in the river. Oh, I thought I felt something. Little brownie. Still got his power marks. He's staying pretty still. Oh, here he goes. He just woke up. There we go. Quick look at him. There he goes. Tiny little trout. Barely bent the rod. Definitely that far side looks much better covered Let's see how deep this is here, if we can get closer to it. Actually, I think if we walk and over, we might have a better chance. Okay, we'll try from here. You can see the sun is setting in that direction, so all of this is already in shade. Yeah, it's still sunny over the other side here, so maybe we'll have a bit more dry over here now in the shaded section. I'll have a few casts downstream first. We'll try one more cast and then we'll get up to the next spot. Beautiful piece of water we've been on here. A bit more open than the tight streams I'm used to fishing, but absolutely stunning features. The landscape around us is all the mountains, but then it's right in the middle of Clarny as well, so it's amazing to have this in the centre of your town. We've got like 3 channels ahead of us here, I think. There's the left channel, the middle and the right. I think the middle is pretty shallow. I passed over this bridge earlier, you could see under. The middle is pretty shallow. The left is my exit point. So we're going to start on the right over here because it's in the shade. We'll cover up through that. I don't think we'll bother with the middle section, and then we'll go over and we'll finish over on the left. So we'll see how it goes and see how deep it gets as well. We got the bridge up above, which is usually a good spot to target bridges, under bridges, a lot of cover for the fish, so generally a good spot. So we'll see if we can get up near that, and we'll start at the back of the pool on the right there and fish up through that. Got back on the copper size 1. Again, as always, the debarbed hooks. They make the releasing easy and the catching harder. Yeah, I think we've got a bit of weed in around here as well now, which is all we're hitting so far. Transgress a bit up along the bank here and try the right back of the end of it. There's no sign of a fish here. On the lovely River Flesk. These trips down to Kerry are certainly bringing back great memories. This was the general destination when I was 15, 16, when we'd go on fishing competitions. We used to go to the local bar on a Sunday morning, and my friend's dad would drive us, and myself and my friend would be left to our own devices, and the dad would be away with his waders. We'd be on the bank somewhere with a box of worms, trying to catch a few fish. And the Flesk and this stretch was often a destination, but we'd always be fishing from the bank. So it's my first time now in here on the waders, and even though the fishing is slow, got an absolutely beautiful trout. Got another little one. I'm hoping we'll get a bit more action before we finish up here as well, but even if not, it's another spot sussed out for next year. So, you know, even if you're not catching, you're learning, especially when you're exploring, learning new spots. Okay, nothing at all strange. It's probably one of the best spot that we've seen so far today in regards cover and whatnot. But you can see this a sign of a fish, so I don't know. Is it the spot overfished? Are the fish just acting a bit funny ahead of the spawn? It could be many different reasons. I just have to edge myself up here. It could be many different reasons, but the most important one is it's not my fault, and it never really is. So whenever we do have a bad day fishing, it's never our fault. There's always something we can find to blame, whether it's conditions, the spawn coming up, the wind direction. There's always something to lean on there. So yeah, I'm blaming the spawn at the moment, but as I say, we got one beautiful trout, so can't be too unhappy. So I think we'll go down to the end of this channel here now, alright, this island, and fish up through that channel. This might be the last session of the season. We'll see how things are tomorrow, if I'll be able to get out once more, but the end is nigh. I definitely would I'm going to miss being out in this, but just enjoy it while we can. Absolutely beautiful. I see the mountains in the background here as well. I don't know if the camera's getting them, but stunning location. Just one more fish would be a lovely way to end the day in the session. Let's see how we go. There we go. Looks like a brownie. He's doing severe somersaults under the water. Where's he gone now? Here we go. Very good. Get in the net, buddy. Oh, fantastic. Another beauty. Absolute beautiful, and definitely again up out of the lake, and again the hook came out in the net. What a beautiful trout. Black spots, all black spots. Look at that. All black spots. He's fresh out of the lake, dark lake trout. Beautiful. Look at him. We'll let him back. Fantastic. Brilliant. Okay, we'll call that the last cast for today. Slow session, but absolutely stunning location, stunning beautiful water, the landscape. Really a pleasure to be out amongst it, and the two big fish we did get were absolutely stunning, proper fresh out of the lake trout. So great to see. That's what we came for. So 2 is fantastic. I think the fishing is a little bit strange this time of year is what I'm finding. I didn't fish it last year, but the last few weeks definitely most places have been slow, but those guys were worth the wait anyway. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks to everybody who's liking, commenting and sharing. I think this will be coming out well into the close season. It's being recorded here today on the 10th of October. So keep tuning in. We've got plenty of content. There'll be videos coming out every week, even through the close season. We've got loads of footage recorded, so stay tuned for all of that. Make sure hit the notification bell to be kept up to date when they do come out. And I will see you all again very, very soon.